Maywald awaits. Let's, oh boy.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? What is this? A rod. Okay. Take it. I have a ring.
Death to our enemy.
Death to our enemies.
Faith does not
So...
believe.
Spank the creatures.
You better run.
Spank them hard.
Death to our enemies. That's it.
There we go. Nice. Still no level up. Shame.
Not a problem.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Scroll for prayer against what? Against what? Infirmity. Isn't not being infirm meaning that you not getting kids when you have sex? Minor clover protection. That's nice. Xorips. What are you guys
Death to
doing
our
over here?
enemies.
Faith does not believe.
Ripped into parts. Nice. We got a key. And a lot of tongues and whatnot.
Laying low.
Okay. Let's move back up. No, kids is infertile. My bad. Three's best price? That's true, Beyond. That's true. Oh, the key unlocked this door.
No. Keep away from us.
Oh, it's Mirvold.
Leave us.
A large silver-spotted man, barrel-chested, and paunchy, covers over the far corner of the room. He covers his face and chest with trembling hands, unable to look at your direction. Oh boy.
Maybe we should come back later?
Are you Mirvold? He looks over his hand. His muscles around his eyes twitching. He begins whispering to himself in sharp hisses, as though having an argument. All at once he stops shaking and a sudden calmness falling over him. His head tilts forward slightly. That's creepy as hell. And he looks at you in dead eye. And he looks at you dead in the eye, like a cornered animal about to pounce. His voice turns suddenly raspy.
Mayor Wald isn't here, and he isn't fooled. He has sent for no callers. Be gone, deceiving spirit.
So what is about what I think very cool about the mechanic here is us being a certain paladin of a certain belief. The game tells me that I should go for role-playing my character as a stoic or rational character. So it kind of gives me an incentive if I stay true to my belief. I'm no spirit. Do you look like a spirit you have ever seen?
Mayor Wald will speak with you, but you will maintain your distance, or you'll have me to answer to.
Does he have multiple personalities in here? Because, like, he turns the body and has another muttered, sputtering argument facing the wall. When he turns back towards you, he has taken a confident stance and his chest is puffed out like a soldier. New strength in his voice. What the fuck?
Come to speak to Mayor Wald. Mayor Wald, whose touch is poison. Mayor Wald, who knows not his effect.
Am I the only one thinking of Gollum right now? I was told I'm a watcher, and that you could tell me more about it. And about a tablet of some worth after that, once you two are finished, of course.
A window. Window to the ether, where spirits dwell.
Mm-hmm.
Peer and reach into it. Speak and listen through it.
Can talk to the afterlife, okay.
A watcher sees souls, reads them, knows their pasts, souls of the living, souls of the dead, an empath, and the souls see them back.
Oh, they see us as well. Okay.
Used it to help beings in both realms, did I? What the gods wanted of me, thought I.
Okay, but I feel like there's a but coming.
The gods put me in the world for vengeance, and I obliged. It was the gods' wishes that we protect those lands. My way was the only way to remove the foreigners. Little I knew.
He seems like they have 3 personalities in him side. I was accosted by spirits on my way here. What do they want?
No. No! Forgive me! Forgive me!
He covers his mouth with his hands, his breath convulsing, his eyes red and exhausting. You seem to have lost your mind.
Lost? No. Found more of it. Too much. Too much to bear. An awakening.
How could a simple awakening have driven you to this? What's an awakening?
Many lifetimes we have. Souls enter womb and exit corpse.
Oh,
Carry
okay.
with them all
So like a
experiences, all knowledge,
recycle
all
of life.
identities. Yet we do not remember. Hidden from us. What end? What end? Only the gods know. Certain things can stir memories from lives long buried. Awaken the old memories, the old personalities. Memory, personality, identity, any might resurface. Or all.
Oh. So what happened to him is that you unlocked the old souls or the old lifetimes that are within your soul? Because we had that theory that we found out that their souls are reliving, but every time losing a part of their soul once they're reborn from them. So I have a feeling that the different voices that he's talking, Merwold, is the different lives that he had. What kind of unlocked them inside of him. I seem to be having a conversation with several of them right now.
Ghosts of the mind. Meyerwald has lost control. Meyerwald's body no more.
The spirit I passed, what are they?
Spirits and not spirits. Always whispering to Meyerwald, reminding him of his mistakes. No sleep. Watchers see memories before them, form them from the essence of their own souls. Once Meyerwald awakened, he could not make them leave. Gave them more form, not less.
The spirits of memories from previous lives?
Troubled memories, angry memories, pulling Meyerwald back, reminding him his mistakes. Marauder and soldier, soldier and marauder, how could they know?
How do I tell a spirit from a memory?
Fragmented are memories, stuck in time, mindless, cruel, never far.
And why does the past life still trouble you?
My fault. All my fault.
Your fault.
Soldier and marauder, soldier and marauder and Meyerwald. No forgiveness for what's past. No undoing what's done. No sleep. No sleep for the watcher.
I mean, it sounded like our dwarf also has trouble sleeping, so...
War there was all around. War of stone, war of tree.
He's talking about 2 different wars fought back to back a long time ago. The Broken Stone War and the War of the Black Trees. The usual conflicts between locals and settlers getting out of hand, both of them. Some folks are still mad about what one side did to the other. Interesting.
Death we brought to the settler men. We, the 9 claws. Claws of 9. Worse what we did to the women.
Ooh.
For love of the gods. The gods' love. For their love.
Can you ask him why did the chicken cross the roads? Why, is he? I'm at one of your memory spirits. There was talk of raiding a village. Meryl's voice becomes raspy.
Hold her down. Head her. Give this Adia bitch an heir that belongs an heir Glodfath.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So he sees how somebody violates another a woman, or one of his former souls did that. His soul is marked by the flame, and those marks will never heal. His trial has broken him, but better than to live in weakness. Terrible things happen in war. Living with what you've done is its own penance. Stoic.
The boy. The boy. The baby boy. The boy. Conceived in the raid.
Okay.
Conceived by force. Vessel for Marauder. Slain in the raid. Marauder and the boy. Marauder and soldier.
A baby conceived by the raider. What do you mean it was a vessel for him?
For the soul. Marauder's soul.
Okay.
Same soul. One soul.
What?
Boy's soul. Marauder's soul. Raised in lies and vengeance. Raised to soldier. Raised for the fire. Born for the fire.
Then it was the mother I met on the keep. She told him his father was killed by raiders.
You'll get no pity from me. The crimes of the Nine Claws clan in the last war are still unavenged. But the gods are just. They have led me here. In my father's name, every one of you will burn. Light.
He looks off to the side as if someone else standing nearby. What? So he came back in his next life to burn his own clan? No wonder he's such a mess now. They'll sting you right down to your old soul. What? So he got reborn and came back to the clan that he was for... Oh my goodness gracious. Meryl's shoulders slumps. He rocks back and forth, agitated. He mutters to himself, obvious to your presence.
Soldier and marauder. Lies and vengeance. And dead villages. All dead. All dead. What for? What for?
Whatever the reason, I don't think we were meant to know.
How little we know.
I've seen apparitions like those elsewhere since I became a watcher.
Oh, no, 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 no. You too. You too.
All at once, in spite of the abject misery, his expression changes to one of the utmost sympathy. Poor man. Poor man.
They will take you too.
What exactly does he mean? Surely something can be done? You said I end up like you?
So fragile, the Watcher's mind. So real, his memories. Once awakened, how can he sleep?
If I'm awakened to a past life, how would that have happened?
You were reminded of it. Strong memories, lingering lives, they dwell near the surface, waiting to be remembered, waiting to take your mind for their own.
Quite messed up, basically being his own father. Yeah, Marauder and Soldier. So the Marauder past life, he violated that woman, then the child was born and he comes back. What the fuck, man? Oh boy.
Meyerwald sat at his hearth and watched his fire, watched the wood burn. Then came the memory of another fire and burning wood and screams.
There must be some way to get these memories get away.
No, always there, always remembered. Can't forget, can't unsee.
I didn't just remember, someone caused this. They wore masks and spoke of books and keys and a queen. There was a man there. He seemed familiar to me.
Keys of lead, books of burden, queens that were. Known to me are they.
Our modest fellowship
The leaden
expands.
key.
Praise the sub.
Relic, thank you, Conley, for bringing Cooler into the Monday feed. Thank you, Conley. Into the lovely group of the wall. Does the man all watchers reincarnate into their descendants at some point? No, the theory is that everybody reincarnates, but they forgets who they were before, and they lose some parts of their former souls. Maybe knowledge, maybe something they lose from that. And there are chances that they are awakened, aka remember what their prior lives had been. And I think Mervold unlocked himself's memory and found out that he violated a woman and came back as a different reborn character, killed everybody here. And man, such a sad story. I mean, I don't. No wonder he lost his mind. Not yes, I didn't. Welcome in. Relic, thank you again for 215 gifted subs to the channel in total. And Galskop, welcome as well. The leaden key. It seems we share an enemy. One more. Assassins and Watcher Wakers both. They certainly keep busy. What can you tell me about this leaden key?
Secrets, and deceptions, and schemes. Who knows their answers? Not they. Not they. Crossed them before. Hatred of Watchers, hatred and fear. Much we see. Threat to secrets.
Downright Greek drama. Who's this queen to pray for?
Woodica, goddess,
Boudica.
crown shattered and body burned. Binder of oaths and grudge holder. Bearer of justice. But whose?
If the leading key caused my awakening, could they undo it?
Many secrets do they keep. Unawaken? Mayhap. Who else if not they?
Fair enough, fair enough. Do you know where I might find the leading key?
City of Defiance. Never far from the Queen.
I need to... Okay. I need to go so I can search for this man from the leading key then.
Sleep well. Sleep well.
Hold! I know your will die. Your actions were seen. You would sooner betray us to the Adir land thieves than take orders from me.
I'm leaving.
Your betrayal is for nothing. Your warnings are lost on these foreigners, and their blood will be Gallowayne's tribute this night. I have asked the elders for the honor of claiming your head as my first trophy, and they have granted it.
Oh, he's going for me?
Beg for the Seeker God to grant you a quick death.
Oh, he's going for me! Oh.
Ready when you are.
Good. That's been that. Not repulsive seal. Blah, 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 blah. Good. That's a nice heal over there. Everybody attack that thing. Good. Everybody go on Mervolts. Meg and Blessing. You currently attacked a foe with at least one defense that is much higher than the accuracy of the characters attacking. When defense is significantly above the accuracy, it can be extremely difficult to score a hit and impossible to score a critical hit. To raise the attacker's accuracy or use a spell with ability that targets a different defense. Okay, fair enough. Oh boy.
Ready when you are.
Get
How
him,
may I
boys.
help?
Get him, boys. Magic missile. Down he goes. Ooh, that was tough. Ooh, Vodika, there's only one god for Mai, and it's Byroth. Byroth stands for what? There's a change in the air of the keep. What was thick and suffocating feels to you somehow more breathable, as though yielding to a conquering invader. Merville's body lies inert. You can feel his soul lingering there, uncertain. There's something unique about his soul in this place, a bond formed in decades of inhabitants and lordship that feels somehow palpable to you. As though even in death, the keep knows its former master, and the former master remembers its keep. Dwanmur was granted speaker to the restless. In your mind's eye, the bond seems to you as a frayed rope, ghostly and alive. Its frayed ends writhing like a tide pool anemones, and you find that if you concentrate on it, you have the ability to manipulate its strand. Repair the rope binding Merville's soul here as an eternal warden. Sever the rope, allowing Merville to pass from the world. Draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning knowledge from the connection. Okay, what would Dwanmur do? What would Dwanmur do? He's a rational character, very stoic. I don't think he would draw upon the energy, but I think he would bind Merville's soul here as a warden. Because he has knowledge. About what's going on here, and would be the most rational thing to think of, to bind his soul over here to get even more knowledge out of him, or have his soul as a response, being, you know, able to communicate with it whenever we need. So, repair the rope binding Merville's soul as an internal warden. Drawing knowledge seems rational too. True, yeah, just grabbing. That's actually even more rational, to just grab the knowledge for yourself. You have no idea what's rational, to be honest. It's, you know, point of the perspective, more or less. Which is one puzzle, make him a mindless automaton? Could be. We don't know. But if, for me, kind of like the decision here is either to make him an eternal ward on this, hoping that we can communicate with his soul, or go and claim the knowledge for ourselves. So we don't need to communicate with him. Does he grant more memories? We don't know. We don't know. It's kind of like an unknown balance there. So I think the more clear balance here is to tap into his knowledge and suck it out. Yeah, we gotta draw upon the energy of the rope itself, siphoning the knowledge from the connection. So maybe that helps us more. You turn both ends of the rope towards you, bringing them into contact with your essence. And as you do, the fibers turn to copper, and through them an energy is conducted into your being. You're traveling downwards now, beneath the place you stand, seeing the place as dank and cobwebbed and malignant, like some unattended garden overgrown with flora and overrun with vermin. Below everything, at the very bottom, you glimpse for an instant some being you can't quite make out, present over it all with brilliant and terrifying power. Is there something beneath us? Of the keep? One image remains in your perception. A circular room with a stone tablet that resembles the sun. In an area guarded by suits of armor that move of their own volition. It is deep, not far from the very bottom. There's a door in that room, invisible to all but the most fastidious of eyes, and beyond it something shimmering, something powerful. As the image fades, you find yourself in Kid Nua once more. Mervold's soul is nowhere to be seen. Ooh. Did you ask if there's something beneath the keep? No. Could I? I was not aware that I could ask him. I don't think there was an option for that. Primal Winds. Primal Flame. Mervold's Grimoire. Ooh. Okay. You seem to want to chat.
Poor Mervold. He couldn't contend with all that he knew of himself. A cruel fate.
I don't think the knowledge was the problem. He said that if I can find out what caused this, it might help me. That is true, and there is no such thing in my experience as such as knowledge. Come, we'll find your answers, in mine, I hope. Okay, so he wants us to go even deeper in the keep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Welcome back, Turks. We just met Merwold, and
quickly and quietly.
Sadly, he went for our throats. At least one of his personalities
This won't stop me for long.
did. So we sadly have killed him. Sickly sweet smell of rises. And it was a decision here to bind the thread of soul to Merwold and the keep, to make him a ward, to cut it, to set him free, or to put the connections onto my soul and get the knowledge out of it. And
Why not?
the most rational decision there, I think, was to make the connection towards us. So we definitely need a rest. Let's camp down here. No bonus. Movement for you. Good. Let's rest. Getting our health back up. And all the other spiels. What benefit of binding him? He would have been...
You cannot wit that Alder said? I don't want to discuss it.
Huh? There was two voices in you, Mr. Eloth. Him as a warden probably would have helped you in some sorts in the keep itself. Because apparently there is something buried beneath the keep. So, guess we're about to find out. What's what? What the frick are you guys? Wood beetles. That's a lot. Oh, they shoot. Speaker of the Restless. The Watcher speaks directly to the souls of his or her enemies, filling them with dread and what awaits them in the wheel. Okay.
You're mine. You better run.
Okay. So a little bit of damage there. Beetle shells. Is anybody familiar with enchantments in this game? And at what point I should invest resources in enchanting an item. Potion of infused with vital essence. Okay. Sounds fancy. Coins. Looters down here. Spear spider. Let's deal with the spiders first.
Death to our enemies.
Hello. There we go. I'm not sure he was a madman, so I guess he would have madman rumbling, like some kind of gesture. Or rather, gesture like spirit going throughout multiple personas. Imagine having him walking
Time to
around,
see and not be seen.
talking to himself, going nuts. Okay, definitely want to save here. Oh, there's a lot of them. So, let's go straight for you.
Hey.
Let's knock you on the ass. Let's attack you.
Following your lead.
Let's attack you. Defensive self. Cautious. So like that.
Aye?
Yeah?
Aye. Necrotic lance. Holy crap.
Ready when you are.
Let's make that
Yes.
happen. Let's throw out a heal, hopefully.
Following your lead.
Eh?
Blinding strike.
Ready when you
Oh boy, what is on the ground? Good. There's a looter. Everybody, please attack.
Hey.
Following your lead.
Eh?
You there. Crippling strike. Onto you. Very good. Whew. Back we go, but we have a twisted ankle.
Indeed.
That was a tough fight. It was a really tough fight.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
What have here? And a frog helm. For whatever
quick
reason.
and quiet.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out.
Do you want to go further? It's looking bad over here. That definitely looks like... Definitely looks like there was some stuff. Wow. It is sturdy.
Death to our enemies.
There we go.
Why not? There! Done!
Lock it. Fought in that room already.
Sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Ooh. Some shells. There's a lot of dead
Quickly and
people down there.
quietly.
You better run!
Let's get you ready.
You're mine!
Oh god.
Death to our enemies! Death to our enemies!
We're getting pretty hammered here. We're getting pretty hammered here. Oh wow, there's a severed hand.
And what does the flame reveal?
A sword.
Nice and quiet.
A lot of dead Zoribs. Oh, that's where we fought already. What is it with that? Shimmering wall of energy. Unnatural power. It's moving around it. Interesting. Perhaps the voice in the throat upstairs knows more? Good call. Shall check for her. If she knows more. I have a bad feeling if there's bodies. Fine scale armor. Another healing thingy. Is red meaning it's... they're enemies?
You
or
better
they're...
run!
Oh crap.
What?
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Sick and weaken afflictions. Should be not a thing. Please, thank you.
Yeah.
Crippling strike.
Ready when you are.
Let's have like this. Good. Immune to fear. Let's have it like that.
Eh?
Go and attack this creature. Let's have prayers. Being said. Let's so we can
What?
stumble you.
Following your lead.
How may I help?
Necrotic blast on you.
Be on seek!
Good. That creature is dead. Slam. Good. It's on its ass. Slam again. Good. Spider Queen is nearly down. Everybody attack that. You
What?
go and attack this.
Kind of stuck over here.
Good. Ooh, we did it! Okay, I'll squeeze my butt cheeks a little bit here on this here. And unique stiletto. I'll give that to our rogue character for the moment. For the rest comes into the big chest. What do we have there? A spider pet.
Just say the word.
Definitely
I'll
not.
go on ahead.
Big eel. Big eel. Ooh. There's a hand. And there leads something up. Wait, is that the fingertips? Shh. Of the stones up above?
Hello?
I wonder.
Hello?
Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go and go up there. And see where it leads. Beforehand, I want to look at the stiletto that you got. So, damage restores endurance. That's pretty nice. Damaging 1 plus 15% damage. Also nice. And DR bypass. Also nice. I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna have Stiletto and Saber in your hands. Other than that, you're gonna wear this fine scale, being in close combat. Yeah. Yeah, that's that. Good. Let's move upwards. I have a feeling this will lead us outside of the place. Yeah, there we go. This seems to be a
Bit just
shortcut.
like your breeches, scholar lad.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. I said nothing.
Wait, what? Did you say to the Almawa that he pissed his pants? What is wrong with you, Elif? Elif seems lost his thought. He flinches when you draw near, sucking a sharp breath through his teeth.
What can I do for you?
You've been acting strange.
A crumbling castle, abandoned to memories, and an old man who can no longer tell them from reality. I'd say we've seen some rather strange things. And if Meerwald is to be believed, it would seem you've an uncertain future ahead.
He was out of his mind. I don't place stock in the ramblings of a lunatic.
Perhaps Defiance Bay holds the answers we need.
Perhaps. Let's move on. Well, he wants to talk
That
as
old
well.
watcher. I don't know what I expected, but it sure wasn't that.
You said you had some things you wanted to ask him.
Nah, it's kind of embarrassing now. I just got a dumb idea in my head is all. Don't know why I thought it'd work. That's funny. That's probably the first thing I got my hopes up for in, I don't know, years. At least I got that out of it.
You were going to ask him. You were going to ask him in front of me anyway, so what was it?
All right. Guess fair is fair, and you did bring me to see him. Those rumors back in Gilded Vale about my brother, Woden. About how he'd turned against us and fought for Widewind. Been on my mind for some time now.
Okay.
The thing about Woden was, he always knew what was right, and that's what he'd do.
I think so too,
One
Liam.
day he set out to fight for Deerwood against a man claiming to be our god. So I knew that's what I had to do too. It was right. And hearing claims that he died fighting for Rayed Saris, that got me worried. Not that he'd chosen the wrong side, but that I had. Didn't seem right what Widewind had in store, but if he really was Aethys... I thought, maybe this old Watcher would know how my brother died. So I could see if it was true. Like he could, I don't know, read it in my soul or something. Use our connection. Told you it was dumb.
Why didn't you ask me for help? Guess cause I didn't know you. It's hard to trust a stranger that says he's a watcher.
Of course, I knew the truth deep down. A Watcher's not psychic. I think I just had this idea, and the idea made me feel a certain way, and I didn't want to lose that.
Really? If I wanted to find out about my brother, I shouldn't be starting with watchers. I should be starting with records. You should be prepared. There may be no more records of your brother's death. Wouldn't be any worse of that off then, would I? If there was anything written down about it, they have it in Defiance Bay. Got an archive of that palace.
You've done a lot for me already, but if you could see fit to pay that archive a visit with me, well...
Definitely.
You know. Knowing my luck, the records clerk will go crazy and try to kill me. I'd feel better with you in there with me.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm gonna do that.
I felt Meerwald's passing. You slew him.
He gave me no choice.
It saddens me to hear it. But part of me is grateful to no longer have to wait and worry in darkness. This place has always known its master, long as it's had
Strong's
one.
now viable.
It has a will all its own, which has little to do with the castle and much to do with the land it's built on. It looks to you as Mayorwald's successor now, whether you care for it or not. A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed. But in the right hands, it could be so much more. If you had only seen it in its day. Will you stay?
I've always wanted my own keep, even if it's a little cursed. Then it is yours, my lords. I cannot begin to tell you how glad, that is, how good it is now to know that the keep is in capable hands once again. I suppose I should mention first that if you mean to travel to Defiance Bay for supplies, there has been a complication of a kind. The Eastern Barbican collapsed decades ago, and Mayorwald never got around to rebuilding it. The road here is a dead end. He got as far as gathering materials before he became preoccupied. I could make arrangements to have it repaired if it is your will. When it ceased to be previous master's will, I became powerless to do anything about it. For what I am, but the master's instruments. It would take time, but far less than finding another route to Defiance Bay. How do I repair the Barbican? May I will set aside materials for the Barbican, and they are still available to you. In the future, if you wish, make further repairs to the keep. We will need coin for supplies and labor. Okay. What does being Master of Caed Nua entail? Well, there's many responsibilities involved maintaining a keep. The extent to which you wish to get involved, it's entirely up to you. Part of the reason I am here is to ensure that things run smoothly in your absence, provided we have been given instructions. If you instruct me on which repairs you wish to conduct next, I will make the necessary arrangements. These may take some time to finish, but each will provide you with additional resources once they are complete. Given somewhere to place them, we can hire tradesmen to provide you with supplies and ingredients. Repairing the keep will raise your prestige and draw both helpful individuals and unwelcome attention from bandits and opportunists. You should know, however, that position does come with some risk. Your name will grow in fame, and you can contend with threats to the keep. And then there are other things. Why is the keep cursed? Mayorwald's curse was his own, a watcher's curse. But his predecessor have not figured better. There's a presence within the keep, or rather far beneath it. At least such has been the conclusion drawn by all who have come to this place, for what spirits still linger. Every effort to settle here has failed from the time of our Edirian colonies onwards. Beasts rise from the endless path until the new lords or lady is no more. The one who dwells below, this master, does not tolerate rivals, it seems. I've seen, from time to time, intrepid explorers descend to lay claim to what answers they can, but none return. This is the force which has kept Caed Nua a barren ruin and robbed me of my hopes. The endless path, that, my friend, is where I must go, where we must go. If you will go with me, whatever devil lies beneath, think to what knowledge we will find. Perhaps this master speaks Edirian. What are the endless paths? That name has been given the labyrinth beneath the keep. The Earl, we warned by the Glenfaddens that this side was cursed, and there's a legend attached to it. Though, at the time, we thought nothing of it. The ruins were built, it is said, by a powerful Engwithen named Od Nua, who ruled there until his people turned against him. They destroyed his endless paths and filled many of the upper tunnels with soil and stone. No living knows how far down the tunnels stretch, and few have ventured there, have returned. There is much talk of riches and treasures, and promises on Egwithen relics alone has drawn many fortune seekers. To their deaths, I fear. Who is the master below? I could not say. With any certainty, I believe it must be tied to the man said to have been the architect of the path. I cannot imagine what remains of his work, for the ruins have been here thousands of years. You may have seen while below a hand of the great statue of Odnua constructed. Perhaps it is the statue of Odnua himself. But am I not the master of Odnua? Of course you are. The keep would have no other, but the endless paths of different entirety. It is unfortunate, really, that they are so closely entwined. If Master below is not dealt with, there will always be a threat of the keep from within. Oh boy. I have other questions. Time to find this queen of the City of Defiance. You must know, this queen you're looking for, Defiance Bay, has no queen. The Megwins of Edir have reigned here since the war. The only queen with any power is Vedica. I'm told they erected an exquisite temple in her honor, but I was never able to see it. If you mean to go there, we can get started right away in repairing the Barbican. You need only to tell me if you wish to do so. I'll make the necessary arrangements. Meowold kept a ledger. Let me see what repairs we can do. Then we'll get our way at once. Ah, no, my lord. That this but the first and least great many undertakings. If you so wish, we can repair some of outlying structures, and these will bring your wealth and recognition, drawing people to your service. You need not to choose all at once and pledge to your aid, so as long as you're a master here, we shall always be linked. Oh, but first, of course, the Barbican. Okay. Oh, interesting. The Eastern Barbican gives me +1 prosperity, +2 security, or what is that? Security, prestige. Okay. Okay, that has been completed. I can then restore the Bright Hollow. Okay, interesting. The main keep, 1,400s. Requires the main keep, requires the main keep. Cost me 2 days. Upgrade the main keep will repair a great hall, allowing visitors and adventurers to be available to you and your companions. Sounds like a good deal to make the main keep work, I'd say. Plus, the Western Barbican needs the main keep as well, so yeah, let's go for that. Main keep. I can purchase this one as well. The main keep is already in progress. Okay. Fair enough. Upgrades to the stronghold cost money and take time. Each upgrade can add security and prestige to the strongholds. Periodic 3 crafting ingredients or no new stores. Okay. So... what do you want, Kana?
I confess, I was hoping our meeting with Meerwald would go a little differently. But then, you have gained an entire keep. I don't think I've seen anyone inherit land that quickly since Kyne the Younger read her father's will.
Well, I did come to Durwoods, looking for a new home. There, see? The ship floats yet. This might be good news in the end. Whatever else happens, you have the entire castle to explore, and answers yet to come in Defiance Bay. If Meerwald spoke true.
It will give you a base from which to go searching at least. And then, there are secrets beneath the keep yet.
True.
With you at the helm, it should be easier to explore the endless paths.
Oh, I'm excited. I am excited. Can we rest here as well?
It is good to see you here. I can feel a change in the air already. There is much to do. Is there anything I can do to help?
Not really. Farewell. She's a level up. I'm gonna go for survival, 1 point. Backstab is cool. But it only goes when she goes out of stealth, so that's just once per attack. Nah. We probably should go back and try to get rid of the tyrants in Gilded Vale. That could be also an idea. Shadowing Beyond. What is that? Allows a character to temporarily turn invisible. Enemies cannot detect invisible characters, and attacks made from invisibility automatically count as a sneak attack. Ooh. 2 times per rest. Oh, shame. Shame. That is true. We could go for that approach. Cautious attack. Okay. Fast runner, deep pockets. Sign of the flame. Field triage. With a mixture of animal and plant venoms applied to his or her weapon, the character is able to deliver a toxic strike that does raw damage over time. 3 times per rest. Not a fan of those. Well, let's go with the Shadowing Beyond. Then. Or Weapon Focused Soldier. Ruffian. Saber Stiletto. Club Pistol Blunderbuss. Peasants. Noble. Dagger, Rapier, Mace, Scepter, Rod. Knight. Adventurer. Saber and Stiletto. Yeah, let's go for Ruffian. Giving us a little bit of extra accuracy. So we're going to hit more often. Done. Ah, damn, we're roughed up. So, heading back out. Question is where we're gonna go next. Travel to Redrick's Holds. We could do that and follow up the Redrick's path. Can we reach Redrick's Holds from here? Is the question. Turnwolds. Black Meadow. Redrick's Holds should be... Where is it? Twin Homes? Don't we know that yet?